Alright my friends, that's the cold steel Chinese war sword. Comes in 6.5 MN high carbon steel. That's the Chinese version. Probably the 1055 would be more awesome, but this is 6.5 MN. No hard feelings, cold steel. It's very heavy blade. It has here a rupture. This will be a pain in the ass, 100% at your hand. Here you have a ring. Awesome, that your X blade will have this ring as well. Very long handle for two hand. You have here a guard and 100% awesome job. A lot of weight at the top of the blade. And this is a murder weapon made in China. I mean, it looks fancy. Chinese war sword. Wow! Freaking wow! Epic, awesome, fantastic cut. Yeah. Wow! Alright my friends, I cut down this tree. Very tough one. Let's see what we can do. Wow. Yeah, awesome. 150 or so. Pretty epic. Nice. Yeah, this baby bites like crazy. This is very tough seasoned wood. Completely fucked up, completely tough. Very hard. And I did this with a machete, with a Tremontina back in the day. But 150 is pretty awesome. Unbelievable the force you have with this blade. Alrighty, tree number 2. This is an easy one. Wow, this was awesome. Pretty epic, about 1 minute. This tree is still a little bit alive, but very easy to get through. So this is a warhammer, a murder weapon. Check this out. Can't believe how good it is, but it hurts in the hand when you have no gloves. This is a pain in the ass, this rupture, with no gloves. With gloves it's absolutely okay. Alrighty, this impossible baton, it's seasoned now, it's a little bit more rotten. Wow. Too heavy baton. That's more what I'm talking about. Wow, it's bent. Wow, it's super bent. Check this out. Wow. Yeah, it's not gonna make it. check this out. It's doing some damage. Retreat. Bando matrix. Boy! Learn to fly from the Foo Fighters. Learn to fly! Yeah! Hey, learn to fly! Yeah! Yeah, see what you want, but the impossible baton is impossible. I did here some damage. I think it was here at this side. But this is just impossible. This is a nut tree, a ball sack tree, and impossible. No blade could do it. Why should a 6.5 MN could do it? But it was super banded. Let's see. Yeah! Wow, this was awesome. Here's a super knot here. Fuck in the face. Yeah, awesome. No problemo. I like it. I love it. Yeah, feather sticks. Feather sticks, no problemo. Awesome. Alrighty, after all the tree and baton action, this blade is still razor. There are no chunks or whatever on the edge. The blade is still straight, which is completely cool because it was banded, super band, like 2 times. The plastic is still everything in place. Nothing is off, so everything is on. So it's still intact, so it's an awesome chopper. But I said it again, I say it again, without gloves, this handle's a pain in the ass. With gloves, no problem. This kind of polypropylene is weird, this texture. This is awesome here at the back. You can hold it also here. And it's a 3-handed chopper. Yeah, so you can also chop with your little Joe as well. So 3-handed is possible. It's so cool to hack, to chop with this kind of stuff. This is, wow. I hope it don't break so fast. And there's no wiggle, nothing. Awesome. Alright my friends, December 25, 2025, Chinese war sword. It's dirty, it's rusty a bit at the edge from the water bottles a few weeks ago. The tip is still fancy, still awesome. Alright. It's still there. Still kind of there. Yeah. Wow. A little bit crumbled a bit, no. Nearly pointy. Nice. Wow. This is awesome, this tip. This is epic. Okay, over 5 minutes. Nice. A little bit more. Nice. Here's the penetration of the car. Here also, this one, everything here was the Chinese war sword. And also here some damage. Wow. Yeah, it's awesome. Pretty freaking fantastic, my friends. Alright, my friends, now we whack the car. Let's go. Shit. Wow, we're through. We're through the door. Wow. Wow, this one hurt. Deflection. Wow, epic. All right, nearly 5 minutes. Unbelievable performance, my friends. Awesome. Freaking fucking awesome. Yeah. Unbelievable destruction of the Chinese war sword here at the car. It went through the first layer of the car, the roof. Then the second layer, destruction here. I worked some works here. Of course, also this went through here at the rust. Of course, this was not the toughest car anymore because of the rust, but still, unbelievable performance. It didn't broke. So this is still now a zombie murder weapon. Pretty epic, pretty nice. What the blade did to this car. I like it a lot, my friends. Yeah, 5 minute steps, 5 minutes wax. You can see the tip, it's still kind of pointy. You can easily resharpen this tip. The edge, typical coastal breakouts, but this edge could be fixed. It's just at the first 2 millimeters of the apex. The handle with gloves is not a big deal, but you can feel the material through the glove as well. So without gloves this would be a pain in your hand, 100%. But you have, it is very heavy, you have super reach, your destruction is awesome. So for zombies which are softer skinned than a car, absolutely no big deal. And I like this edge retention. Breakouts at the apex. Tip. Tip is still pointy, you can see it here. I was thinking maybe it's gonna break at the car, but it didn't because of its length, and it's 6.5 MN CHYNA steel. The tip is better than of the 1055 carbon steels maybe, and the overall performance till now, it's awesome. I like it. I like this shit. Yeah, awesome. Nice. Alright my friends, the tip looks pretty awesome. Now tip test. Let's go. Wow. No, it's slightly bent. Not too much. Run it back. Wow! I didn't expect it this. This is nice. This was not nice. Okay, but this was heavy abuse. The tip is broken. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm bending the stuff here. Okay, that's it. Nice. Yeah, tip test, I mean, it was a very good performance. After heavy abuse it broke. You can see the tip is not breaking easy, but after maximum abuse it broke, but this is totally fine. And if it breaks, you just lose the top. Here I worked it with the tree, and this is also bent, the back here, so this is pretty soft at the end. So for 6.5 MN, this was a okay break. No hard feelings, stickman. So you can see it here. Yeah, it's a tough tip. It's not gonna break easy, 100%. 100%. Alright, the tip is done. Now trick. Let's go. Wow. Oh yeah. The handle will go. Yeah. Yeah. The handle is crap. Vibrations, but I'm prepared. Spine time. Well, the vibrations are fucking crazy.
Oh, this is painful. I need more duct tape. 4 minutes. Okay, that's it with the brick.
Alright, it's just working. I did around 4 minutes at the brick, but without the handle this blade it's not useless, but it's very hard to work because this material is pretty crappy. It breaks very easy. It's not glued inside, nothing. So this material is bullcrap, cold steel. This is completely shit. The blade itself held up pretty good, but I need more duct tape on the blade because it's a pain in the ass to work, especially at the spine. You can see the edge tension here. The edge tension is good. It's not going down too much. Actually, I nearly worked it for all the time at the edge, and the retention is pretty awesome. Tip, you can see the tip again. So the blade material itself did good. Here the coating goes off. So the blade itself is not too bad till now. It was not breaking, so in normal circumstances I don't think you're gonna break it. You just need duct tape for the handle. This here is also very pointy here. So this is for fighting, for war. And the handle, yeah, I mean the handle is of course a weak spot here, 100%.
Alright, iron rod. Edge. Wow! Now spin! Run it at the spine and it's broken. I was feeling it in my belt. Three minutes, not nearly 3. It's fucked. Like fucked.
Yeah, the iron rod is back, my friends. And I was looking for the blade and I found it finally. Check it out, it's lying somewhere here. It lies here. So you can search forever for this thing. But here it is. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna test the handle. If the handle bends or breaks. Yeah, we have a bend. We have a bend. Yeah, the end of the machete is pretty bendable, so it's not hardened too much, which is good. Cold steel versus cold steel. Yeah, jiggling bendable. Okay. One more time or what? Fuck it, that's it. Okay. So the back of the handle is pretty cool. It's not breaking. We have a super bend now. So end of the line of the cold steel Chinese war sword 65 MN China steel. It's not a bad machete. I mean, it costed me around 70 euro, which is expensive of course, but under normal circumstances when you do some zombie work or some woodwork, I don't think that it will break easy like the other 65 MN. Nice tip retention, nice edge retention. It can take abuse to the edge, which is cool. But one whack at the spine, I could feel it in my balls when I was thinking, okay, it's gonna break, and it broke after the first strike, second strike, 5-6 strikes more. Maximum 3 minutes. I did it at the iron rod, without too much, of course. It's a large blade. It's more leverage at the top of the blade, of course, but still, here's the weak spot. I said it at the handle. Broke here at the handle. This one is very soft down here. Handle and edge retention. The edge retention is cool. You cannot say nothing against this edge retention. Also the tip retention is awesome. Edge. Here's the breaking points. And here's the rest of the part. Also a break here. Chunk out here. Yeah, 65 MN is a harder steel. It's a weaker steel than 1055. It breaks more easy. So of course 1055 high carbon, the old school stuff, is better from cold steel. Here it broke directly at the handle. As I said, this must be a weak spot. You have a lot of weight on the top of the blade, so it is so heavy, the whole blade is so heavy, and you have to make a tougher handle. Yeah, it is what it is. The sheath is typical cold steel sheath, pretty awesome, one of the best, easy, works. Here the edge retention, man, this is pretty good. Breaking point here. You can see it's rusty, so 65 MN will rust of course, but the edge is and even if this breaks, no big deal. Edge retention is good. Here the handle. And without the handle, without this handle material, this blade is crap. So you need to change the crappy material, cold steel 100%, take something better. This is even more worse than on the normal 1055 high carbon machetes. But this is it now. Maybe I'm gonna shoot this fucker, I don't know. Bye. Alright, I forgot my other box, so I used some stuff here. I shoot it now with the Forester Boots high velocity. Let's see what we can do, my friends. Vámonos. Now, let's set like that. Epic. Take the first, my friends. Wow. Wow. Alrighty, 2 shots with the shotgun, it's shrapnel completely. Here are the parts. So 65 MN is a very harder steel, so it breaks much more easy than 1055. Like all the other 1050, like all the other 65 MN machetes, 2 shots. You can see here the shotgun here, and here with the pulp.
Sogar freaking boom, bam bam. This is what a shotgun is doing, my friends. Alright, final destination, Glock 17 9mm. Let's go.
Alright my friends, I'm here in the land, the fun is over, 9mm Glock 17. It could took many shots. The lower part took 3 or 4 shots in the face before shrapnel, it was pretty fantastic. The upper part 1 or 2 shots I think. But in the end, the 6.5 MN could withstand 9mm pretty awesomely. I'm not sure why the shotgun shrapnel it completely. But the 9mm performance was epic. Of course 1055 high carbon steel would be better, but for the made in China steel it was okay. You can hear the parts. Can you hear the parts? Bling bling! I didn't have any auto pack, so I went with some tissues inside my ear, which this is why I cannot hear you so good. But here you can see some shots. Here are the parts. Some shots here, some shots here. This is the part I could find. This is the lower part. This took many shots in the face before it finally got destroyed. And like Greta Thunfish, a little gremlin always says, "How dare you! You've stolen my future! Bye!"